National Hair Day. Aging with humor. This being the month of October, my guess is that you completely forgot to celebrate one of the year's most important days, National Hair Day, scheduled on October 1st. This is the one day set aside during the entire year to honor styles, products, tools, and people who keep our hair healthy and looking its very best. Some may ask, does that include wig makers? The jury is out on that topic. However, others my age may wonder, what's left to celebrate? After all, hair today, gone tomorrow for many senior males, and might I add, it's getting thinner for the ladies too. When I was a young lad, my father took me for my first haircut, and the local barber had to prop me up on a board so as to be able to work on my top. The only haircut style suitable for boys in those days was the brush cut adopted by most NHL hockey players, our idols. Thus, I sported a brush cut all the way up to grade 10. Then, I discovered Craig Stevens. He was an American film and television actor, best known for his starring role on television as Private Detective Peter Gunn, from 1958 to 1961. He was my new hero, and I copied his low-cropped hairstyle. Gunn was a suave, well-dressed investigator whose hair was always in place, and he loved cool jazz. He was sophisticated with expensive tastes. The show's use of modern jazz music was a distinctive touch that helped set the standard for many years to come. The music was composed by Henry Mancini, one of the greatest composers in the history of film. He won 4 Academy Awards, a Golden Globe, and 20 Grammy Awards, plus a posthumous Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 1995. He composed the music for the Pink Panther film series and Moon River from Breakfast at Tiffany's. If you are wondering, basically, there are 4 hair types. Most of us fit into straight, wavy, curly or kinky types. Each can be broken down further based on the type of curl, texture, and other characteristics. Of course, movie star Yul Brynner challenged all of that by being bald in The King and I. And don't forget Telly Savalas, who portrayed Lieutenant Theo Kojak on the crime drama series Kojak, 1973 to 1978. And there was James Bond arch-villain Ernst Stavro Blofeld in the film On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Film and TV shows have produced myriad hairstyles. Princess Leia's hair in the Star Wars films exhibited many transformations. However, her curled side buns tend to be most memorable, as was the flirtatious curl in Christopher Reeve's Superman. John Travolta in Grease fit the 1950s rebel style when Brylcreem ruled the day. And who can forget Marge Simpson's blue beehive, which also served as the ultimate storage system. I enjoy old-fashioned barbershops littered with hair on the inevitable black and white tiled floor, sports pictures fixed on the mirrors, pennants hanging on the walls, and those plush black leather chairs surrounded by glistening chrome. Nowadays, younger types tend to opt for all sorts of patterns cut into their hair, some imitating the logos of their favorite athletic team. As for the athletes, it appears that either some have way too much money to play with or that they are bored with looking normal. In this regard, baseball players tend to lead the way, some employing multiple colors to spice up their hair along with strange attachments. Raimel Tapia, once with the Toronto Blue Jays, appeared to be wearing spaghetti in his hair, long, thick, white strands of spaghetti. I fear for his safety if he gets caught in the outfield during a windstorm. I have always wanted to own a barbershop with one of those rotating red, white and blue poles outside to lure customers inside. In a barbershop, patrons tend to let their guard down. If you want to know what's happening in the world, you take a taxi or get a haircut. All sorts of secret stuff is revealed. I don't know why, but it just happens. Politicians waste a lot of money on expensive poles when all they need is a haircut. After extensive research, I have invented the perfect name for my barbershop. No, it's not Mike's. That's too mundane. We need something compelling and appealing. It's going to be named, drumroll please, the Fickle Follicle. The alliteration alone will draw in hordes, particularly poets. I will let you know how it goes.